Hello guys, and welcome back to the series. Welcome back to Denmark. Here is the manager of Vejgaard. We've reached the point in the season where the league now splits in Denmark, 22 games in. We've had an okay season really for the team that we are. It's been very good, to be honest. Obviously we'll run over quickly the fixtures since you were last with us, because there's been 21 of them, so we're not going to go in depth with all of them. But us ourselves, we're now 79 years old. We've well and truly got our bus pass now. We're starting to get our managing finances back up, and that's because I've managed to get the board to increase some of the budgets. We're also extending the training facilities again, youth facilities. I think I went over that in the last episode. But yeah, I managed to get the board to put some more funds into the club. In terms of schedule since you were last with us, of course, we started off with the 0-0 draw to Vejgaard. We then lost 2 in a row, which was quite disappointing. I thought it was going to be one of them seasons. The first one was against Brøndby, 2-0. Next up was a 4-1 thumping away to Copenhagen, which wasn't good, but thankfully we bounced back with 3 in a row. All of them 3-1 wins as well. First of all, in our derby game against AAB, a fantastic 3-1 win. Brewers, De Keyser and Sabe getting on the score sheets for this one. Fredriksson was sent off in the 60th minute for AAB, which definitely helped out. Obviously, SecondYellowCard, I still don't know how to pronounce that one properly. Another 3-1 win in this one, which is fantastic. Brewers and De Keyser on the score sheet again. And then Norgesland as well, another 3-1 in this one, which was absolutely great. De Keyser, Redan and Brewers, the scorers. Unfortunately, we did then lose to AGF, who were the early pace setters. I think they still are the pace setters in the table, to be honest. But we bounced back 4-1 against newly promoted Vejgaard, which was fantastic. Lots of goals in this one. Roos is who is a new player. You've not met Roos yet. Otterson, Hansen and De Keyser with the goals. It was 4 wins in a row. First one in the cup against lower opposition side was fine. 3-0 win over OB, which rather surprising. Sabe, Roos and De Keyser with the score sheet. But the next one was just unreal. Away to Midtjylland, 5-0. Melander Post got himself a hat-trick in this one. Brewers and Sabe wrapped it up for us. A 14-minute hat-trick in the first half from Melander Post. We were absolutely unreal. Away to Midtjylland as well, which is really, really good. A draw with Esbjerg, 2-0 over Vejgaard this time. Fantastic result. Fortunately, we did go out in the cup to last season's relegated team in Lyngby, and then lost again to Brøndby. We've then gone on another little streak, a 3-1 win over Copenhagen, which was unreal. Roos, Melander Post and Stalfest Ham with the goals. Gubani with the consolation for Copenhagen from the penalty spot. And that was a fantastic result. AAB, we've won again in the derby. SecondYellowCard 3-0 again. We've drawn with AGF, which has been fantastic. Winter break happened. We came back. Poor results. A 2-0 defeat to Norgesland, a 3-0 to OB, and a 2-1 to Vejgaard. So 3 defeats in a row after the winter break, and I was panicking a little bit. But we have bounced back. We've taken on Esbjerg, a 2-0 win. Midtjylland, a 1-1 win. And where that leaves us, as you can see here, we're in the championship group. We finished 4th after 22 games with 37 points. AGF are still setting the pace. They're 10 points ahead of us. So, we're not going to catch them. But the fact we're in the championship group is something else. And it just goes to show you, guys, that these media predictions, don't take them to heart. We've won titles from this sort of range before. We were heavy favourites for relegation at the start of the season. A couple of signings, we've pushed ourselves up to 451s. Obviously, we're not going to win the league, but the fact that we are here, where Midtjylland are, is absolutely fantastic. In terms of the transfers in, there's been some out as well. We'll start with the outs. The first one was Christoph Brewers. He has gone to Benfica for 2.8 million. Redan also gone. His contract was ending pretty soon. So we just shipped him on for a small fee. But Christoph Brewers, one of our young, free amateur Belgians, snapped up by Benfica. They've loaned him back to us for the rest of the season. He's now valued between 14 and 18.5 million pounds, which is fantastic for the young man. Still developing, still looking really good. He's only got 14 and 46 for us, which is a little bit disappointing. And he's not scored since he's come back on loan. He's played quite poorly since he's come back on loan, to be honest. But we've managed to get some money in the door and keep the player for this season, which is great. In terms of ins, there's been William Roos was one of the ins. He's another centre forward. technicals are not great, but his physicals, he's got great pace, which is obviously an asset to him. 3 goals in 8 games for him, 3 and 4 in the league. And it's been Anas Sefriuri is coming as well as a defender / defensive midfielder. Another young Belgian in this save. He's definitely a backup player, though. Definitely a backup player. You may notice that the background looks a little bit different, guys. We've had a bit of a shift around, and that's because I've bought myself a steering wheel. I'm going to get into some sim racing, so that could be coming on the channel pretty soon. It might even already be on the channel by the time this video comes out. But financially, the club is doing really well. We've now got £9 million in the bank, and that's partly because of the prize money that happens here in Denmark. You can see there that we've made 3.3 million in prize money just this month alone, and that's for our position and finishing in our position and for participating in the league. We're well underneath the wage budget, which is helping my managing finances go up. I did request the board to increase the percentage of transfer revenue made available. They declined at first, so I appealed it, and they accepted, and they changed it from 0% to 0%. Work that one out. Anyway, we are, like I say, we're in the championship group. I'm not expecting us to do much in here, although we have beaten some of the teams in here. If we finish in the top 4, that would be great. That would be Europe. Level on points with Midtjylland. Of course, neither club's in form really. OB have picked up a bit of form recently to get themselves into this championship group, but we've got 11 wins from 22, which is really good. We're positive 13 on the goal difference as well, so we're 16 goals better off than Midtjylland as things stand. If we don't do well in this, we finish 6th. It's still been a successful season for us here. So let's get into today's game. When I get there, I thought I was there already, but we are taking on Brøndby, as you can see. I'm going to come back in a minute, guys, when we're at that game, and we'll see how we do. Right, guys, we've made it to match day at home to Brøndby in the championship group in the top flight in Denmark is absolutely fantastic. The lineup that we're going to start with for today, it's going to be Alshan in goal, continues in goal, ever present this season. Stelfest Ham continues at right back with Olafsson and Sabe as the left back. Højbjerg comes in today as the left back. Sorry, Sabe is in the centre of the defence there. He's developing quite nicely as well. Up to 4.1 million now in value. I think that was because we rejected some bids for him. And he asked why, and I said because I haven't met your valuation yet. And he said what was a suitable valuation to sell for. He came back with 4.1 million. We'll take that. The minimum fee in his contract is 3 million. So whether we get 4.1 from him is a different matter. We'll see. In midfield today, it's going to be Ottersen, Muller and Hansen. And then up top is going to be Brewers, Melander Post and Roos through the middle. De Kaiser currently injured for this game. All right, and we're underway in this game in what has already been a fantastic season for Vejgaard. I am still monitoring other jobs, particularly like FC Copenhagen if they don't win the league this season. Midtjylland as well. It is Vejgaard coming forward, though. It's Højbjerg on the left-hand side. Gets the ball into the box towards Brewers. Lays it off to Ottersen. Tom Ottersen with his 3rd goal of the season. Gives Vejgaard the lead in the 10th minute with a fantastic strike by the young man there. It's a great play by the boys. Højbjerg delivers the ball to Muller. Gets it back. Right-footed cross. Brewers, one-touch layoff. Ottersen on that left foot for a great finish for us to take the lead against Brøndby. The team just above us in the table. Can we chase Brøndby down? That would be some story, wouldn't it? But it is Brøndby. Sabe wins that header really well. Melander Post looking to get Roos away. Can he use some of that pace that he's got? Finds Højbjerg instead on the left-hand side. Comes back inside. Right-footed ball towards Roos again. Gets his head on it. It's headed clear by the defender, but Melander Post is going to pick it up. Finds goal scorer Ottersen. Well tackled by Pettersson, though, who looks to get Brøndby away down this right-hand side, and he does. He finds Luis Manuel. Closed down well, though, but it's now Butler with the ball. Pettersson again into Ali. Ali with the ball forward towards Luis Manuel. How has he got in there behind us? It's a good effort. I think they clipped the top of the crossbar and went over for us, thankfully. Chance to make it too, though. Hansen with a free kick. It's a good one. It's a great save by the goalkeeper there for Brøndby. Would have been 2 up inside the 16 minutes. That would have been great. Hansen to take the corner, though. Can he pick out Sabe at the back post? He can't. Hassan does really well in goal for Brøndby there. Comes and claims that one commandingly. Wozniak for Brøndby. Throw in. Luis Manuel. Wozniak again. Comes inside to Pettersson. Pettersson to Ali. It's forced back towards Lukic. Oh no, Lukic finds Chuck Woody. Chukwudi over the top. Good win in the air though by Olafsson, but Markusson picks it up. Good ball forward towards Luis Manuel, who's in again. Luis Manuel gets his 22nd goal of the season. That's disappointing. Disappointing. Coming, but disappointing. Disappointing. Poor defending, really. I think it's Sabe, if I'm honest, who doesn't really do anything here. He doesn't track the run. He's got away too easy. Alshin should do better in goal, though. Should do much better in goal there, should Alshin. And all level again, 25 on the clock. Malin, free kick for Bromby on the right-hand side. It's a good one towards that back post. Amar Lukic has given Bromby the lead. Again, the goalkeeper should do better, but where's the defenders? He's pretty much unchallenged for that header. It's a great ball in by Malin. Great ball in, but it's Melander Posh just hasn't even jumped. Alshin maybe could have done a touch better with that, but unfortunately not to be. Malin, can he pick out another one of those good deliveries? He can towards Chukwudi this time, and it's a carbon copy of the second goal. Carbon copy of the second goal, and Bromby are now dominating this game 3-1. It's another good ball in by Malin, and that's another unchallenged header. Alshin couldn't really do anything about that one, unfortunately. But it's very disappointing because, are we going to get a hat-trick of these? Malin back post again. This time we do head it clear. Butler picks up the ball, though. He's done well to work himself some space inside the penalty area. He pulls it across. It's deflected. Alshin had to scramble to his near post there to push that one away, and Sabe just hoofs the ball into touch. It's still going to be Bromby coming forward down this right-hand side. Wozniak with the throw-in finds Butler inside to Ali. Markusson with the effort. It's hit the bottom of the post, and Stalfish Tam completes the clearance. We are living dangerously here, trailing 3-1 at half-time to a Bromby. We've had opportunities. XG says they weren't very good ones, but we've had them. And, of course, we did take the lead. Could be better, but we haven't beaten Bromby yet this season. We've lost to them both times. Sabe, Melander Posh, very deep to get the ball. He finds Højbjerg outside of him. Højbjerg with some space to run into. Has he got any support? Comes inside to Melander Posh inside the penalty area. Can he get an effort where he can? It's sort of deflected off a couple of people there, and Hassan managed to get it behind for a corner. Hansen looking to pick out Sabe with his silly haircut at the back post. Hassan does really well again and comes and claims another corner for Bromby. We need to be better from them set pieces. That's our key thing is corners. Really not conceding from them as well. Can we do anything here? Otterson finds Højbjerg. Højbjerg with some room to run into again. He's got Melander Posh ahead of him. Does well to win the ball back after his poor pass. Otterson now coming forward, looking for Brewers on the right-hand side in the area. It's a poor effort by Roos. And Bromby managed to complete the clearance. It's now Markusson. We have made a quick change there. We've brought Stalfish Tam off for Bruneel. Not having a very good game there with Stalfish Tam. Again, we've had opportunities in this game. We just haven't converted them. And with 15 minutes remaining, it does look like we are going to succumb to defeat here against Bromby, unfortunately. Unless we can bag 2 goals late on. This is an opportunity for one. I believe it's going to be Hansen to take it. It is Hansen. Stands over it. Just hit the target. He's hit the crossbar. It's not quite the target. Good effort though by Hansen. We're not supposed to be here. We're not supposed to be challenging these teams. 3-1's not too bad, really, is it? In reflection, Chukwudi though looking for Hansen to make it for Olafsson. Manages to scramble it clear. It's back by Sehic though. Otterson picks it up. Butler. Otterson's committed the foul there, but play on, says the referee. Bromby still have the ball. It's Pettersson. Now looking over the top for Luis Manuel. He's headed it on to Hansen. Both of our defenders went for the same ball there, and Hansen's managed to get in behind us. Thankfully, he's thumped the crossbar. Now Roos picks the ball up, coming forward for us, but it's throw in, left-hand side. Højbjerg checks inside, finds Otterson. Højbjerg again, that's a nice little play there down the flank. Melander Posh heads it back to Højbjerg into the area, volleyed clear by Chukwudi. Sabe does win it. 2 of our players go for the same ball again. Sabe finds Muller. Muller looking over the top for Brewers, the on-loan man. It's good header, good save by Hassan. And we can't capitalise on the rebound. It's Bromby looking to counter-attack with Hansen. Thankfully, that one comes to nothing. Do you know what? That's disappointing. If you have a look at the match stats, it's an even game. It is an even game. We've had more of the ball with the same number of shots. XGs are similar. We've all hit the woodwork. Both teams have hit the woodwork. We created chances. We just failed to defend against 2 set pieces, really, didn't we? Great balls in by Paddy Mallon for both of them, and we just failed to defend them. Not the best start to our Championship Group campaign. Not really much more than we could have hoped for, though. Like I say, we're not supposed to be here. We're not supposed to be here at all. Right, we've got 9 games to the end of the season. We're going to come back and do the last one, which is against Copenhagen, away from home. That should be fun. You get to see us lose on camera again. But yeah, we're gonna do that. You can see I've experimented with the formation here. I decided to drop one of the advanced forwards back into an attacking midfielder. Didn't really work, so we went back to how we were. Yeah, I've got 8 games to play through, guys. We're going to come back. We'll do the last game of the season to see if we can finish in a decent position in this Championship Group. And then we're building for next season again, where hopefully next season we've got more reputation, more finances. We can build a bit of a better squad and make a title challenge. But guys, thank you very much as always for being here. Greatly appreciated. Please remember to hit that thumbs up button and the subscribe button. If you're into sim racing, come check it out. I'm going to probably stream it, to be honest, on YouTube. The videos will be on the channel though. Assetto Corsa Competizione is what I'm going to be playing. I've had a little bit of a go. It's my first time ever owning a wheel. It's my first time ever playing ACC, and I suck. So come watch me A, suck, and B, hopefully improve. Yeah, guys, thank you very much, and I'll catch you all in the next episode. So cheers, guys. Catch you later.